The Perth USAsia Centre is a foreign policy think tank established to advance Australia's national interest by looking at its relationships with the region around it, the Indo-Pacific and the United States.
The Perth USAsia Centre has been able to bring businesses together on a regular basis to be part of a national and international discussion with senior government representatives from our own country, but also from foreign countries. Business in Western Australia, as we know, is very export focused. In fact, Western Australia is Australia's most export focused state, contributing 40% of our national exports. So it really makes sense that these discussions happen in Western Australia.
If you look at it, 78% of Western Australia's trade is with the Indo-Pacific. In effect, Western Australia is more deeply integrated into the region than it is into the rest of Australia. And as a result, whether it's private sector, whether it's the civic community, government community, or the academic community, there are unique perspectives about developments in this region and how they impact not only Australia, but its allies such as the United States. So we run a full spectrum of conferences, seminars, workshops, lectures, research reports, publications that are designed to help policymakers understand these trends, but also to help educate the broader community to make sure that there is support necessary for the policies that will better enhance Australia's relationships in the region.
Australia really needs this centre. This is a thought leadership institution in the area that is critical for Australian survival, essential to get our diplomacy right. The centre provides the forum, the publication, the atmospheric for dealing with those important questions Australians have now on their agenda.
These events are rich in insights, so it's a fantastic place for industry to meet government networks, diplomatic networks, tertiary education networks, all grappling with the same issues along a value chain.
Our underlying assumption is that you cannot understand Australia's relationship with the United States without understanding our shared concern about Asia and our shared view of opportunity in Asia. And likewise, you can't understand Australia's relationship with Asia without understanding Australia's alliance with the United States and close cooperation on everything from intellectual property to trade to investment to energy. So in truth, the name Perth USAsia Centre encapsulates that triangular relationship between Australia, the United States, and Asia. After a dynamic start over the last 5 years, the Perth USAsia Centre looks forward to the next 5 years and beyond as we continue our efforts to advance Australia's national interests, to deepen ties and cooperation with the Indo-Pacific, and to strengthen ties with Australia's core ally, the United States. The work of the Perth USAsia Centre is supported by the Australian Federal Government, the West Australian State Government, the American Australian Association, the University of Western Australia, and key corporate partners such as Rio Tinto and Chevron.